lot of the things that I learned was really on the back end versus, on the front end per se, and kind of learn as we went through the recovery process and rehabilitation and things of those natures. My mother was diagnosed with heart disease. She had triple bypass surgery at 43. And so I was pretty young at that point getting into the caregiving realm. The cultural identity is we take care of our own, especially our seniors or, our parents for sure. So, looking at options in regards to putting them in a third-party place such as a nursing facility or long-term care facility of any kind was really not an option at that point at the beginning stage of our caregiving. So I think we are very passionate about taking care of our seniors and loved ones within our family environments. I guess I just didn't look at it from a lens of being culturally specific. Pictures and all that really didn't matter to me. What mattered to me was the content and the accuracy of the information in order for me to move her forward and help her recovery. So unfortunately, I guess my blinders were on from that standpoint. I was just looking for the answers to my questions or my sister's questions for my mom's recovery. So when you're talking about diabetes and sickle cell and and maybe even heart disease, because a lot of that comes from blood pressure and things of that nature, and they all become related. Kidney disease, those type of things. I think we could be, as a nation, be a lot more proactive and culturally sensitive around how we provide those resources and support for the minority or culturally specific opportunities that we have on here. I don't think we do a good job with that from that standpoint. They did not reach out, which I think is a great concept in regards to providing that resource to individuals, maybe at discharge. And maybe they do it now, but when I was providing that care, that was not available. But I like the concept of providing a list of, now it's on the internet, of course, right? But back then, at the discharge process, it would be nice to have a list of advocacy groups to reach out to if you needed that extra support or someone to talk to or to relate to. So that's why I recommended discharge planners, social workers, those key individuals in the healthcare process that touches the family caregiver as well as the patient, right? That could really be that liaison to make sure that information is in the hands of not only the caregivers, but, giving the patient advocacy groups an opportunity to serve their community. If you're in a crisis and someone really doesn't, almost kind of, not necessarily force you, but position it to where he's like, yeah, maybe I do need to take a look at this and really think about it, right? So if you're just, if you're slamming information at somebody, chances are they're not going to be very receptive. But if you have a kind, compassionate, warm person with a warm introductory, and maybe someone that you've built trust with through this process come to you, and that's why I say timing is important, then yeah, you probably would be a lot more receptive and sit down and listen to what's out there and what people have to offer.